Welcome, it's Michael Murray with Benzinga at the Future of Digital Assets event in NYC with Kyle Langham from DFINITY. Kyle, it's great to have you here. How are you?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you joining us here. Give us a quick introduction for anybody that doesn't know to DFINITY and what you guys do.
Yeah, DFINITY is a key contributor to the Internet Computer. The Internet Computer is a cloud computing platform in which it's blockchain based. So you can essentially think of it as AWS or Google Cloud, but blockchain based. So you can take key advantages of blockchain, incorporate it into your application. It's a full stack, so from a developer experience perspective, they can host their entire application on chain.
Perfect. And so your business specifically when it comes to your clients and your partners, right? What is the industry like for you guys as far as growth drivers, as far as accelerants, as far as risks? What does your industry look like from an overall landscape perspective?
Yeah. I mean, our clients are developers who are building on the platform. Things are looking innovative, I would say, right? We're seeing a lot of people coming with some innovative ideas on how to extend the internet beyond the traditional tech stack. So
Sure.
People who are realizing they want to build an application, but the tech stack of the traditional internet just doesn't have the capabilities. So maybe that's decentralization, maybe that's transparency that they want to build within the app. Maybe it's digital ownership, or ownership of digital goods or data security. Those kind of key features, they want to build those into the apps, and so we're seeing them building on the Internet Computer, really trying to build the apps of tomorrow.
Got it. Understood. So for you guys at DFINITY then, what does scaling look like for you guys? Is it adding more partners? Is it adding new elements to the platform? What do you guys look to do to grow in 2024, for example?
Yeah, it's new apps building, the same way as if you had like a cloud hosting computer, like a AWS, like they want new customers, we want apps building, and then we want people using those apps. So we want businesses that, multi-billion-dollar businesses that are building out on the Internet Computer and really trying to push the edges of what technology can do.
Got it. And what does the process look like for these businesses for building these apps, building into the Internet Computer? What does the process look like for you guys? And I guess what's the start to finish outline look like of getting something going with one of these companies?
Yeah. Actually, it's for a lot of them, it's a lot of what they're used to, right? So they're used to building a Web 2 app. You go onto AWS and you start building out your app there. You can use a lot of the same programming languages on the Internet Computer, so like TypeScript, Python, Rust. There's also a proprietary language if they want to learn that. But it really, again, it's meant to have the same developer experience that they're used to. You launch your app the same way as you normally would. It's different than traditional blockchains where the user pays the fees for using the blockchain. On the Internet Computer, it's the developer pays the fee, so it's a lot more like a traditional internet model. Like when you go to Google, you don't pay to use Google.
Sure.
Google pays for you to use Google.
Sure.
And so it's trying to mimic the look and feel and user experience and developer experience of the traditional internet.
Got it. So when you look at industry factors around you, to the economic landscape, the interest rate hikes and things affecting businesses that I'm sure some of them would be people you guys want to work with, what does the overall economy look like for your business at DFINITY in 2024?
Yeah, no, we're seeing activity increase throughout this whole entire bear market. Activity's been increasing. I don't think that the bear market or interest rates, that doesn't impact innovation. There's still people who have had ideas of applications they've wanted to build on the internet, but the tech stack didn't support it at the time.
Got it.
Now on blockchain, they're realizing, actually there's key features of this that now I can build my application. So we're still seeing growth accelerate. I think one of the other narratives that's really taken off on the Internet Computer, we're directly integrated with the Bitcoin network, so you can read the Bitcoin UTXO set, you can write and sign transactions back to Bitcoin. The same thing's going to be true next year, early next year for Ethereum. So there's a lot of developers who are coming and really looking at it as like, I can build an application that can talk with both blockchains, and actually any blockchain probably by this time next year. And so that allows me to take advantage of the unique advantages of those blockchains across the landscape.
Fantastic. And for anybody that wants to work with you guys or wants to get started building out these apps, what does that process look like and where should they start?
Yeah, start internetcomputer.org. You can get, depending on what your persona is, if you're a developer, you can get more information in terms of developer docs or get in touch with our growth team to learn about our grant program. Definitely recommend that. If you're a user and you just want to see, hey, what are people building? What are the apps that have already gone live? You can do that. If you're an investor and you want to look for the next company to invest in, we've got web pages there. So internetcomputer.org is the place to start.
Fantastic. Kyle, can't tell you how much we appreciate having you guys at the event. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.